Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you what I got on this food bank blessing from the UK. So for those who are not in the UK, this is a means tested service. So basically you need to be referred to it, so that can be done through a doctor, local community group, Citizens Advice, Salvation Army, any of these type of groups can, and then what you do is they give you a voucher which can get you, it's meant to be classed as 3 days of emergency food, but generally they do give you a lot more. My particular food bank, I've said I've probably got it for a few weeks here, they always kind of ask what you need as well. It's not just like a standard bag and you're eating beans no matter what. They sort of say, they go with like dietary, they try and help with dietary things, so trying to eat gluten-free, diabetic, things like that. They sort of try and go with that, and then they also give you some smelly things as well. So going to start with what I've got. I'll tell you what the extras are. I did get a couple of extra bits just because they were out of date, and I'm not really fussed with dates, to be honest. So like I'd rather, I can take them and then obviously they won't go to waste. So start up here. So in a normal bag you will get, or box or whatever, you will get, I think, a chickpea. So see, I'm looking at, I've got two, so I'll say that one of them is extra. They tend to give you some sort of like tins of vegetables. So my main vegetables in this one is when it's a peas and carrots. Sometimes I just get like a tin of carrots, sometimes it's a wee tin of peas, which is good. So again, that'll go with, I've got a pie here, so I'll be able to make up something with this pie. The next thing I'll show you here, I got this tin of pear halves. So and most of them I usually get one tin of tinned fruit. So I'd say the pear halves is extra. So again, when they're asking me what I would have and what I wouldn't have, I've taken out, I don't want things like tuna, or you know, you get the wee little mini sausages and beans and things like that. So what they have given me is, they've given me a couple of these tins of vegetable chili, which I'll do a couple, I might even put them together and make, like, probably make 3 meals out of the 2 tins rather than, because I think 1 tin's a bit much, but half a tin's not quite, but I'll see, I might even do 4 out of it. Most tins tend to come with a thing of chopped tomatoes. I think that's a standard thing. I think the black beans are extra, I'm not sure. So again, them asking me what products I wouldn't use. They've given me like extra macaroni, so this, I would say they were extra. You normally get like a rice pudding or a custard, so I've got a custard. The peach slices is pretty standard, as I usually get a tin of fruit, and it's normally like a peach slices, to be honest. Couple of soups, so I've got minestrone here and lentil. These will be great. And then obviously again, they normally give you like a baked beans or spaghetti, so I've got one of each. And then again, I think in the extra out of this section was a coconut milk and a pasta sauce, and in this pie. So that's the sort of like tinny things. You can see I didn't take the pasta because I don't do well with it. So another extra I got was these, it's my yearly item, caramelised peanuts. They are actually 6 months out of date, but I mean, I'll give them a try. I don't think, what can go wrong with them? I mean, I'm sure they'll just a little bit of taste of that. Again, out the little extra box, I took this batter mix because it was going out of date very soon. And I've also got this gluten-free cheese sauce mix out of the extra box. That's got a little bit on it, but it was letting me pick out the gluten-free. Moving on here, I actually got free milk. So one's already in the fridge, and it's actually a month out of date, but again, I'm not too fussed. So these were standard. They offered me normal, because I'd taken out of date milk. They asked if I wanted special milk, which so I took 2 of these. So I've got one for this. I'll make it last a couple of weeks because I've got a good date on them. So that one's got a month's date and the other one's got 2 months on it. So I'll try and like space them out so I've always got milk. So in a normal box they would give you some sort of cereal. So I gave them it back because, well, I do like cereals, but they give me a tummy ache. So instead they offered me 2 of these smaller tub, and again they're dated till next year, so they probably won't get used first. I'll keep them until I need them more. Another out of date item. So I've got a few things because they were out of date and they would have went in the bin otherwise. Was the Devil's Food gluten-free mix. So that's again a few weeks out of date. So I mean, it's not going to be a problem really. I'll just make sure that I get some egg substitutes in and make it pretty soon. And then near the end of the food items, so in a standard box you would get a couple of packet mixes. So I've got this cheese pasta and this golden vegetable mix. I'm not going through all these extra things. Very blessed. This organic coconut flour, which, because it didn't have a date on it, so I didn't put it in anything as such. They've just, again, it's in their little their extra box of things that they were going to bin if they did get rid of. This instant potato mash, and then the last main sort of foodie thing I got was a packet, again was an extra pot of beans. So as you can see, they've got a month left until they're out of date, but again they didn't get rid of them. Oh, and sorry, juice and coffee. So in each one you normally get a juice. So normally it's like an orange juice, but this time, because I don't think it was like diabetic and things, they're giving me a no added sugar, which is nice. And then this coffee, which I might give back because I tend to be a tea drinker. And then for the non-stuff, so when I first went, they were like, do you want a bag of like toiletries and smellies? And I was like, well, I said yeah, because I'm not so much quite the smellies, but I do need cleaning things, so they made me put a bag with that. So they asked if I wanted powdered or non-powdered, so I just said anything. I was really grateful for. So I've got this tub of non-bio, and obviously you can see it's 20 washes, so it's just me. I think it'll last me about 3 months, maybe. So I'm very grateful for that. It makes my other costs easier. This apple scented washing up liquid, just a general cleaner thing. So these are sort of extras. In the normal box, they do always give you like a soap, so that's like my normal soap. Toothbrushes, they must not have had single ones, which again, they'll last me, what was a toothbrush might last 3 to 6 months, so they'll last me about a year. Toothpaste. Extras again was the tissues. I got some hand soap here. Smells lovely. Some dry shampoo. Some apple shampoo. Some Radox, and then again in the standard box they always give you a toilet roll, so that's fine. And then the last thing I sort of got is they had these quinoas that were going out of date. So, well, the first one, the one at the front there is actually out of date, but the other ones are dated till the end of the year, so I think they've got confused and thought they were all out of date. So I thought they were just sort of throwing things at me, and they said that jokingly. They were like, "Oh, sorry, if it seems like we're throwing things on you." Just some of the stuff was obviously neat. I don't know why it was neat to send them. Maybe they got it with a short date on it, or maybe it was just something that had been stuck at the back of their warehouse somewhere and they just noticed it and they thought, oh crap, we need to get this out. Treat-wise, the only thing I got was the custard creams, which I don't need treats, so that's fine. So that's pretty much what I've got from the food bank. I think, I mean, they say 3 weeks. I think 3 days, they'll give you 3 days, or if this is way more than 3 days, I mean, unless, even for like, this is just a single bag, so if I'd been like a family, I would have got double, maybe 3 times as much. So I mean, this is a lot. Most of this is going to last way more than that. I mean, there's even breakfast milk probably is probably the thing that will go the quickest if I don't like space it out. But generally the rest of it's going to last me a while. So this is what I got from a food bank in the UK. I think these are interesting because it just shows you the difference. Like most of them are American. And it's nice to see what sort of the differences between like what they give and what we give. So that's it again. Thank you very much for watching, and speak to you all soon.